Hey everybody, Ryan's back with the next part to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD for the Nintendo Wii U, and this Let's Play is brought to you by MuchGames.ca. And now we will venture through Windfall Island. After we got thrown out of the Forsaken Fortress, ended up in the sea, only to be rescued by a mysterious boat named the King of Red Lions. Now, there's a couple of side questing missions we can do on Windfall Island, but I'm actually not going. Normally, a lot of people would do that right now, people who have played the game before. I am actually not going to do them right now. I am going to make Windfall Island a little bit quicker this time around, and then after the next area, I'll probably come after the next couple of areas. I'll probably come back. Basically, we need a sail so that we can get to the first island, then to another island that has the first actual dungeon. As I stated before, or as I think I have, that the Forsaken Fortress is a mini dungeon. So I don't consider that the first official dungeon, and of course there's no dungeon here on Windfall. So we're going to enjoy the nice scenery. Oops. Wait. I fell off. But that's okay, we just go this way. The trees kind of got in the way. I'll blame the trees. Now if you want to talk to this guy up here that's dancing, you can learn a song. I'm not going to learn that song right now. I'll probably learn it when we come back to Windfall. But this song, I will just tell you what the name of the song is. It's called The Song of Passing, I do believe. But we are not going to worry about that right now. Let's release this little guy. And for people who have played Zelda games before, you probably know who this is. Yay! It's a fairy. Well, really, it's Tingle. So remember the guy in the snowsuit? I like to call the show that was talking to us there. Basically said, you know, if we can help his friend, he will help us. Now, at this point, if you're playing the GameCube version on actual GameCube or on the Wii, he would have gave you the Tingle Tuner, which actually, if I suggest you want to see the comparisons between the two versions, watch this LP obviously, and also watch LP Grotus's. He's doing the GameCube version, and you can note some of the differences. Now, I would not be using the Tingle Tuner. Well, it's not in this game. It's more a little bit different, but it's Tingle Bottles instead. But I won't be using them. I might collect them, but I doubt I will be using them. I can change the settings after, I'm assuming. But I think what I'm going to do is ignore using it. Even when I played this game on the GameCube, I never did use the Tingle Tuner. You know, I had a Game Boy Advance. I just didn't like it. Didn't like the feature. You can sequence the game, sequence break the game a bit with it, like some people do in Super Metroid. And for that, I don't like sequencing the game. Now, hopefully I don't get lost. Ah, shit, I did. Damn you, little rat! You rat bastard. Basically, I think going through this, I can find a piece of heart, I do believe. So let's try that again a couple more times, and if I screw up, it doesn't really matter. I'll just head off to the next destination. But how about we go and get that, talk to that shepherd-looking dude. I'm sure now that we've rescued his friend Tingle, he is more than willing to help us. This guy is going to become very useful later in the game if you want to do some more side questing. He's gonna sell it to us for 80 rubies because we helped his friend. And now we got the boat sail. Now we can use this with the King of Red Lions and travel this great sea. Finest sail in the world. Now, I'm not sure if we get it yet, because some of this game is still new to me in the sense of the Wii U version, I should say. These guys are the killer bees. This is another tiny thing we can do later. Which, actually, if you want to do it now, we could. But I'm not going to. Like I said, sorry, it's been a long day and it's kind of late in the evening. I do have tomorrow off, so that's great. Today is Tuesday, by the way. Tuesday the 22nd. And you'll probably see this video probably the last day of April 30th, I think. There's also a mini game here you can play. I do remember watching LP Grotus's LP so far of it, and I think at the point that I watched his, I think he's at this part already. Yes, I do believe he is at this at that juncture. This here is another side quest. Basically, this is Miss Marie. In the coming videos, probably in the next video, or the video after that, you can collect items called Joy Pendants. I do believe if you get 20 or 25, I do believe it's 25, bring them to her and you can get like a special item. I think it's a piece of heart. Okay, so apparently we gotta push this again. Alright, so let's try one more time, and hopefully I don't screw this up. If I do, then I will just do it later when I come back to Windfall. Like I said, I don't want to do all the side quests right now that I hear, or a couple of side quests. I'd rather wait till later, after. Basically, the next area that we have to go to, and I will be making a detour in this video from where we actually have to go. Like, see, if I was using an emulator, I'd be save stating right now. Just if I wanted to get it right away, but I'm doing this live, so we're not gonna do that. And I'm doing it off of Wii U. Something tells me I'm going to regret this, but I'm gonna go left. I think I'm right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. If I go... Yeah, I'm not supposed to go that way. I was supposed to go left. Yeah, so I should have went left. And I didn't. Anyway, I think we're just gonna drop here, because we're right next to the King of Red Lions anyway. And that's a funny way of dropping back to the King of Red Lions. Don't you think? Fall out of the hole because of that. And right in front of the King of Red Lions. And now we gotta sail. But yeah, in the Wii U version, a lot of people found back in the GameCube version, the sailing across the Great Sea, because that's what it's called, was a little bit slow. In this version, there is a way, I do believe there's an item or something you can pick up. I'm not sure the mechanics, but they made the boat sailing, or there's a way to make the boat sailing go a bit faster in this game, due to people finding it a bit, you know, early in the game making it slow for the sailing. So, let's equip our sail and head out into the Great Sea. There is another island towards where we're going. Now, I will tell you where we're going. We are going to Dragon Roost Island. That is where the first dungeon is. Now, I'm going to pretty much get to the there and probably stop the video shortly after being there. But before we make the Dragon Roost, which is marked on our map there by the King of Red Lions, on the way there, there is a small island we will be visiting. In that small island, there is a treasure we want to get. But I won't tell you what that treasure is until we get there and actually get it. Now, you don't have to do this right now. You don't have to do it at all. It's like not mandatory, but I'm gonna do it. So let's just keep on going, shall we? And let's take it from there. Yep. Just gonna jump over these barrels if you want to. You don't have to, but I usually do. Here's this island that I was telling you about. We're close to it, and seagulls. I'll tell you an interesting fact about these seagulls later in this LP. And I'll tell you more about that in a red box there. That's a post box, by the way. We'll learn a bit more about those later. And there's some mini games we can do in the next island, the Dragon Roost Island, that we're gonna end up going to. And I'll be doing that probably after the first dungeon. So what you want to do is you want to come over here and chop these weeds and crawl in here. I said crawl, Link. Yeah, bastard. Oh, ZR, is it? Yeah, ZR. Need a bit different, obviously. I'm not using the GameCube. It's not on the GameCube, obviously. I'm not using a Wii U gamepad. I'm using the Pro Controller. So this is an inner island. You can collect. Now there's gonna be some enemies here. An enemy here that you're not supposed to see yet. These are red shoes. The game creators don't really intend you at this particular time to come here. They do drop an item called Red Shoe Dreadle. And you can use these for making, like, potions. Like, red potions. Yes, if you played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and things like that, you know about red and green and blue and any other game, blue potions, things that you can do that kind of stuff in this, too. Like, potions. If we go straight, we can't go anywhere because we need something. Obviously, we need something like bombs to blow up these kind of rocks. So in here, there's some more chews. I think there's 3 of them. And there's a treasure chest. This is the item we're looking for. So what item do we get? A piece of heart. So that's 2. I do believe in this game there is 35 or 36 pieces of heart. I do believe it's 36, but I could be wrong, and I'm sure someone who's watching is going to correct me, or I'm probably just going to put an annotation on it. I do have the official guide for the GameCube version, which is no different from this version, except for the graphics and probably changing a few things, like not having a Tina Turner, Tina Turner, yeah, we don't have the Tina Turner. The Tingle Tuna. Yeah. And no, I'm not a fan of Tina Turner or whatever. Yeah, Link, you wanna call out? Alright. So, by the way, I don't like editing. I don't mind editing, but when it comes to this game, I don't know if I will just make sure that the audio lines up correctly. I don't think I'll be editing out stuff. Like, if I'm sailing the Great Sea, then you're gonna watch me sail the Great Sea. I know a few other people who have played this in the past, like Awesome Facepod and things like that. This particular version have Nuki Manga, I think, when he did the GameCube version, did cut out the sea travelings a bit. I may or may not do that just because it sometimes screws up in the editing, and I don't want to have to line up all the audio and have the audio not being totally in sync. But depends. If I'm going to go from like Dragon Roost to Windfall, that's different. Then, like for the first time, I'm going to show it because obviously it's the first time we're going traveling there. We want to see all the cutscenes and the scenery. But next time, if I gotta go from Windfall to Dragon Roost or vice versa, then I'll probably just say I'll meet you there and stop the video, and then we'll show me on, you know, the other island. That's fine because the music's gonna be different. So I might do that kind of ending, but if I'm traveling the Great Sea, it really depends on where I'm going. But now our sail goes down automatically for some reason. And on the horizon, we see a new island. This is Dragon Roost Island. I think so far, one of my favorite themes in any Zelda game, or especially in this game. I can't say any Zelda game, but in this game particularly, is Dragon Roost Islands. And that is a great value. So we are here basically to get Din's Pearl. Right next to us is something sparkling the water. That's obviously one of those tingle bottles. Oh wait. Yes, now remember this game is called Wind Waker. So of course we're going to need some kind of musical instrument. Remember Ocarina of Time had the ocarina, Majora's Mask had it too. And this game here has the Wind Waker, which is pretty much conducting. Do not touch the left up stick. So up, down, and right. Okay. It's a little bit different from the GameCube controllers. That's what I'm so used to the GameCube controller. What the hell? There we go. And now we gotta go 4x4 time. Okay, up, right, left, down. And I think there's even, yes, there is, and he'll mention it. There's a 6x4 one too. But he's not going to make us do that one. And we get the legendary Wind Waker. So, I'm not going to head into Dragon Roost right now. I'm going to pick up this bottle. Where should I go to Dragon Roost? Should I go to Dragon Roost now? No. I think what I'm going to do... I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do this. Oh, I did. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. There might have been something there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this little island there. Oh yeah, if you have bombs, and if you're playing the GameCube version, you're going to use the Tingle Tuner, which means you need a Game Boy Advance. Then you can bomb that. Right now, we are going to get our first Wind Waker song. So, let's see. Let's take out our Wind Waker. And it's up, left, right. And we learn the Wind's Requiem. Basically, what that does is lets us change the wind direction, which is going to make it sailing a lot easier. So anyway, I think after this particular part of what the Wind God Zelfo says here, I'm going to be stopping the video. So basically, that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Remember to check out my other LPs on this channel and on the Much Games Guide channel. And I shall see you in the next one. Basically, that's what we're going to do. But his brother Cycles is going to be causing some trouble for us. And that's what I said about the seagulls. I'll get more into that in a bit later. But for now, I think we'll stop the video and see you all in the next part. Peace out, everybody, and thank you for watching.